bro, you might be able to stop it with one defense, but are you going to be able to stop anything else? If they actually have built-in reads to the play along with the swerve, then what are you going to do? Answer that question, please. What's going on, everybody? Relly843 here from Madden Universe. This is more of a serious topic that I wanted to address. Now, as many of my followers know, I decided that I wanted no parts of the first tournament because I'm not a fan of draft champions. That's just my thing. I didn't want to try. I didn't try to qualify. We all know this. Okay, so let me just get that out of the way. So I've been looking at this as an objective observer, as a fan, pretty much watching. Not only that, I'm one of the people that play this game, anywhere from 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hours a day. There's a few things that need to be addressed. Number one, first and foremost, this swerve thing, man. Like, all right, the little lob swerve on the outside is not a big deal, okay? The problem is it coming from the slot with a bullet pass. Okay, I mean, I seen Matt Marcous's tweets yesterday. I understand that everybody at EA wants the best for the game. But I'm telling you right now, this is a glitch. This is a problem. You don't see it banned on Gamer Saloon or at Coach K's tournament or anywhere else because on All Madden, it don't work. So we've had people knocked out of this tournament because of this glitch. This dude Voltarax, we all know, us in the community, a lot of us in the community, whether regardless of what stature you are, really, if you pay attention, you know that for the past few years he's been known as an IP booter, someone who will DC glitch you, and is just overall just a jackass, pretty much. Now, what I don't understand, number one, is why a competitive tournament is not played on All Madden. That's the first thing I don't even understand, because we wouldn't even have to have this conversation right now. Last year, everybody was all up in arms about gap pressure and this, that, and third. There hasn't been a nano in the game since slide protection came in. Let's just be real. There hadn't been a real one. Everything's been able to be picked up one way or another. I know these points may be starting to sound redundant to y'all, but maybe the more that y'all hear it, the more you'll start to pay attention. And I'm telling you this right now. The aggressive catch and the couple gap pressures you saw last year at the Madden Challenge are nothing compared to what you're going to see on ESPN in Burbank if you don't ban this. I've spent the last 3 days labbing with people who are still in the tournament, people who play tournament, playing every tournament, travel to every tournament. I don't have the time to do that anymore. I have 3 kids. I'll openly admit, ever since I joined the military, I wasn't really traveling. I haven't done that no more. But what I will say, to Matt and RG, and I'm not trying to demean y'all. I know y'all work y'all's asses off. I'm not on the Fire EA team, that everybody, that you get the trolls on Twitter yelling. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you see right behind me. I support y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't even open the boxes to get the pro packs. But this is a problem. Like, you can play bracket coverage and can't stop it. I shouldn't have to sit in 2-man under all game. And even then, sometimes it doesn't work. We were actually labbing earlier, me and someone who's extremely proficient with the swerve. And I've gotten really good at it too. It only takes a few hours to learn, to get it down, the timing. And it's ridiculous. Like, there's nothing you can do. I literally had it beat quarters 3 deep earlier with my opponent. We were labbing this particular thing for 6 hours. I literally had an opponent. I played man up 3 deep. I manned up the middle linebacker as an extra person. That was the only way I was able to stop it. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Now, we all know there's issues in the game this year. There's problems. There's going to be problems in every dev cycle. I understand Rex and Clint bust their ass every year. Like, I'm not sitting here demeaning them. I'm not demeaning Matt. I'm not demeaning RG. But RG, I mean, bro, man, like, when you see people like Problem tweeting at you, Mo tweeting at you, matter of fact, I'm not even going to keep name dropping. I'm not going to keep doing it. I'm not going to keep doing it. You know how much time is put into this game to prepare for something like this. And I'm telling you right now, if you let this go and you allow this in Burbank, you will have an ugly situation on your hands when this hits ESPN. And that's not what I want. That's not what anybody wants. Like, I mean, it's ridiculous, bro. I don't know if y'all seen the game between Kiv and Voltrax earlier. Yeah, Kiv won at the end. But this dude literally could not move the ball. Except when he ran the swerve. Like, come on. And he had 2 swerves where, like, Kiv literally was in a cover 2 shell, played 2 deep, and dude just ran a streak up the seam. And Kiv had somebody manned up underneath on him with the safety over the top of him. He was bracketed. You can't stop that. You can't click on and move into position against a bullet pass 15 yards down the field. You have already acknowledged. Matter of fact, Rex Dixon himself has acknowledged there is an issue when you click on with defenders not reacting properly. He has openly admitted that. So now you take that and add into the fact that the bullet pass is 15 to 20 yards down the field, extremely fast, and you're having to click on and try to turn your back to it to swat it. You can't strafe up against it like you could against rocket catches in the past. You can't double team them. You have to know, there's so many other variables. Now, if you take that to the people that are already qualified to go to Burbank, let's take Duke, for example. Someone who can move the ball up and down the field. Let's say let's just say he has a streak from the slot every play. And that's his bailout. So now he has all his reads plus the swerve. You're not going to be able to stop that. The only counter is running it yourself. The only counter is running it yourself. And to be honest with you, I wasn't even going to make this video. The reason I'm making this video is because I'm watching on Twitter and I'm watching this actually be defended. I don't understand it. It's not registering in my brain. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not registering in my brain why this should be let go. It first off, it don't register. It's not processing correctly to me that the game's being played on All Pro, where the game helps you anyway. I mean, I remember you got disqualified for having a helper turned on in the game if you showed up to a tournament. Your opponent thinks there's a helper on, they pause the game and look and check. If it's on, you gone. RG, you especially know that, bro. So this right here, this swerve thing, man, like I'm telling you, you can make it very simple. You don't have to patch the game. You don't got to do nothing. Just change it from All Pro to All Madden, and your issue is solved. Right there. Problem solved. Like I said, no, I did not try to qualify for this. I felt like Draft Champions was too random for me to be putting that amount of time into it. When I got 3 kids, I got all this other stuff going on. I did not feel like the odds were favorable enough for the best player to come out and win. Am I saying I'm the best player this year? No. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that I feel like in Draft Champions, if you get a bad draft, you're pretty much screwed. That's basically what I'm saying. Salary cap different. I will be qualifying for the 2nd and 4th one. I'm not saying I'll win them. I'm just saying I will be qualifying for it. But this swerve thing, man, it's got to go, bro. Like, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. You got tournament player after tournament player after tournament player saying the same thing. You got casual players saying the same thing. So I don't understand. Especially considering maybe y'all didn't want to take it away because that's what got Voltarax there. And it's like, it wouldn't be fair to him to take it away then when that's what he built his offense around. He's out now. Nobody else built their offense around it. So either ban the swerve, which, can be subjective because then you got people who will call something a swerve that wasn't a swerve. Hence what people call nanos. You put nano detection in, which is a whole nother story, but you still got people calling stuff nanos right now. So you're still going to have people calling something swerve. Or just change the game difficulty to All Madden like every other tournament has ever been on. If we're talking eSports, it shouldn't be catered to casual players. I understand that you have to draw in the biggest audience, you have to do that. But if you're promoting this as finding the best Madden player in America, at this particular mode, Draft Champions, you can't have a glitch that egregious in the game. To be honest with you, even with the new mechanic being in the game, I don't feel like they should be allowed to block field goals and punts, but that's a whole nother story. But this right here, this is ridiculous. I played MUT head-to-head with a friend today, man. Like, we labbed this. We played, I think it was 8 games. And I had Darrell Revis, Richard Sherman, basically every corner over a 90. I had Bob Sanders, Eric Berry, Brian Dawkins. I was interchanging all of them, running dollar, running quarters, running nickel 335, running dime normal, dime 146, you name it. Doesn't matter. Base formations, 3-4 odd, 3-4 under, 4-3 odd, 4-3 under, 4-3, whatever. All of it. There's nothing you can do. Really, the one way to counter it is just send 6 at him and hope to God it hits home. I I mean, who can really sit there and say that I should have to sit there and man up 3 deep all game? Why should I have to play 2-man under all game? That opens up everything else. Draws. Man is super simple to beat this year when it's just a stock man play. It's ridiculous, man. You gotta do something. Y'all gotta do something. I'm gonna tag all y'all on this. Matt, Rex, Clint. I understand Matt and RG. Look, Rex and Clint, I know y'all have nothing to do with the eSports side of it. I understand y'all are the developers, but at the same time, I think that y'all need to know everybody's thoughts on this and where we stand. Like, this is getting ridiculous. Hopefully more and more people will come out. The reason I made this video is because Zan asked for more people to come out and talk. Look, man, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. And I'm sitting here watching Problem being told by Matt that there's players at EA better than him that know how to stop it. Bro, you might be able to stop it with one defense, but are you going to be able to stop anything else? If they actually have built-in reads to the play along with the swerve, then what are you going to do? Answer that question, please.